So this is Luke, the mind behind the success of Jake Paul. So Luke learned a technique to Jake Paul that actually made him a legit boxing superstar. So here's the technique. So the night before the fight, in the empty stadium, Jake and Luke perform a technique called the ancient breath work. So Jake tries to engage his subconscious mind and focus on the upcoming win. But let's dive in a little bit deeper into that. So breath work traces back to ancient Indian pranayama. Sorry if I spell it wrong. We're gonna call this thing pranama because it's kind of hard to spell. So pranama is a Sanskrit for breath control. Prana means life's energy and breath, and ayama to expand. So pranama, the regulation and expansion of life energy through breath. So for people who don't know, your breath is the foundation of the nervous system. With breath work, you enter the control system of the autonomic nervous system called ANS. By consciously forcing yourself, you alter how your body actually breathes naturally. All you need is to harness your breathing. So Luke's explained to us that people have always thought a way to expand their minds to achieve spiritual revelations. Many believe that psychedelics are the only way to achieve this height. They are wrong. All you need is to actually harness your breathing. So the breath work they focus on is a conscious, connected breath. You're laying down and doing a breathing technique, and after 50 minutes you tap into your limbic memory, as they call it. So memory and emotions kind of bubble up the surface to be filled, proceed and let go. So breath work detach you from your analytical mind by coming into a more relaxed state. It allows you to process with the emotion you've been holding on to. Also, it rewires outdated patterns that no longer serves you. So breath work cannot change my life. When I was younger, I suffered from a lot of anxiety, and I don't remember who actually gave me these tips now that I'm thinking about it. But if you focus on your breath when something is going on, you will notice kind of a change. How many times did you see that, I don't know, when you go to the doctor and they kind of want to inject you something, they tell you, try to breathe when I do it. When you have a panic attack, when you stress, people tell you, yeah, try to breathe. And sadly, with time, I kind of became bad into holding into this habit to actually try to breathe when things are going bad, instead of just unactivating the mind and trying to get through things without any real control on what you are doing. So breath work is a potent technique that kind of allows you to access to your innate abilities. And also, you don't have to be hippie to practice this kind of stuff. Athlete, businessman, founders you actually look up to practice breath work on a daily basis. And you can check that on all of the most famous athletes in the world. It was the case for Kobe Bryant, Ronaldo, Floyd Mayweather. I mean, all of them have this meditation phase before they play an important match. And to be honest, you can actually give it a try. It doesn't cost you any money. You just take a little bit of time to get this thing implemented into your daily routine, but it's not something new that when you focus on something and you literally visualize it, you increase the chance of making it happen. And the more you do this exercise of trying to visualize something and making it happen, you will notice a very, very big difference. And all of us actually do this on a daily basis without actually noticing it. But the day you will notice it will be the day where things will actually change. Let's take an example. You want to eat sushi. We all one day wanted to go to a specific restaurant to eat some burger, pizza, sushi, whatever. You had the image in your mind of you wanting to eating this sushi or this pizza or this burger or whatever you wanted to eat. You went to the restaurant, you buy the food you wanted to buy, and you started eating it. And this is kind of a smaller version of visualization because you had the picture in your mind that you wanted to do this specific thing, and at the end you did it. But next time you think about it, next time you want to travel somewhere, next time you want to go somewhere, next time you want to eat something, train in a specific gym, do a specific sport, start a specific project, try to visualize it. I mean, don't even try, because subconsciously you will actually visualize it, but try to be aware that you are visualizing this thing. And if you do this for all of the things that you do on a daily basis, you will notice that with the time, more good thing, more accomplishment and more success will come into your life. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm extremely bad at doing this stuff. This is something that I've tried with time to implement it in my daily routine, but until this day, I'm not this good at it. You know, let me tell you something. In a few days, I'm supposed to go to Finland to record the vlog for this YouTube channel. And it took me a lot of time to find the different stuff I needed to buy. It took me a lot of time to find somewhere where I can travel, because my friend need also to come with me and he work. So it was kind of a mess to fit in the both calendar to make this travel. But I wrote down everything. I wrote down where I wanted to go. I wrote down what I wanted to buy. I wrote down what I will do there. And now that I actually have all of the thing already booked, I have the flight booked, I have the hotel booked, I actually bought all of stuff that I was supposed to buy. Let me show you them.
One eternity later.
But here are the thing I actually buy to travel. So a specific mic for the camera, a specific bag for the camera, a shooting grip for the camera, some extra batteries and a battery reloader. And the only fact that, let me just put all this thing behind me.
A few moments later.
And the only fact that I went from wanting something into making this thing happen kind of motivated me into doing more stuff, in the way that, as I said, the more you visualize things and the more you're aware that you are manually visualizing all of this stuff, you will notice that you will be way more aggressive into reaching your goals. I still didn't do the vlog, but you know, the setup that I have today in front of me is a setup that I kind of visualized it a few years ago before I started YouTube. Because when I started, I didn't have any camera, I just had my computer and nothing more. I mean, I installed a free recording software, I was doing the editing myself, the thumbnail myself, and all of the different stuff myself. And the fact that one day I will have a nice setup to record my video, the fact that one day I will have some people around me to help me record this video. I mean, I have my friend who helped me a lot with this YouTube channel. He gave me idea. He helped me when I want to go somewhere and record things. I mean, I also have my editor who edit all of the video, make the thumbnail and all this kind of stuff. It's something that not magically happened in the way that, yeah, it just happened, whatever. No, I someday decided that I will have all of this stuff. And alhamdulillah, today I have all of them. And I'm not done with all the things I want to achieve, but most of the things that I had, most of the things that I achieved in my life, even if it's not crazy things, I'm still extremely happy with them because I did it. I decided that it will happen and I made it happen. I can give you another example. As you know, I just got the exam for my driving license. Not the driving license itself, but because you know the driving license is cut in two parts. The first one is the exam and the second one is the driving exam. And I just got the paper exam that I did. And you want to know how many times it took me to actually have it? 10 times. If you look at all the previous video, I was sometime talking about it. I was saying that, yeah, time number 6, I didn't get it. Yeah, time number 7, I didn't get it. Now, after 10 times, I actually got it, and alhamdulillah. Some people got it in the first time, but I don't care. To be honest, I don't care. I'm happy for them, but the fact that I did it, even if it took me 10 times, I'm really thankful and alhamdulillah for it. So now, the hardest is happening soon, so the driving exam itself. But when I was going into this 10 different sessions to get this driving exam, I knew that at some point I'm going to get it. And the 10th time, actually, before going out, I was like, okay, I didn't get it 9 times. I was always very close to the goal from 1 or 2 points to actually get it. This time, I will get it. I dressed well. I went out. I went to the exam, not with a whatever. If it's go well, it's go well. If it doesn't go well, it doesn't go well mentality. I went there and I was like, this time I will actually get it. So I sat down on the chair. I didn't do anything. I didn't study for the whole day before going to the exam. I didn't want to mess with my brain. So I just sit there, didn't say a single thing, didn't say to a single person that I will repass in this exam this specific day. I just went there, sat down, made the exam, and after 1 hour, I saw that I got it without telling a single people. The only thing that I did was telling myself that I will get this exam and that I will get it today. And it happened. I mean, I know that it's not a big deal. I know that getting a driving license exam is not something really crazy for most of the people, but I kind of struggle with it. So for me, it's a nice thing. And now that I'm trying to implement this thing into my daily routine, into my daily life, I noticed a difference. And I will continue visualizing whatever I want in life to actually achieve it. And this is what happened with Jake Paul. I mean, at the beginning, I don't remember, but back in the days, Jake Paul was kind of a YouTuber who was in a lot of drama. People didn't really like him. Even if, I don't know what, I was watching his video, but he didn't seem like a bad guy, but for some reason a lot of people disliked him. When he started his boxing career, things went even worse, in a way that everyone was calling him a YouTuber boxer and not a boxer itself. And after a few years, he continued to do boxing, and no one today is saying that he's just a YouTuber, he's not a boxer. Why? Simply because he visualized it. He knew that if he focused on becoming a boxer, at the end, people and himself will acknowledge this guy as a boxer. And this is exactly what happened to him. So I hope him the best in his career. And I find this story with Luke, the guy who actually helped him with all of this visualizing stuff, kind of interesting. So I found all of the information for this video on Twitter and on different social media. So the link of the thread that I found will be in description. I don't remember the guy who made it, but everything will be in description. Thanks for watching this video. And guys, if you want to achieve something, visualize it, work on it, and don't say to anyone. And I guarantee you that the chance of making it happen will be way more higher than if you just work without thinking about something else. So thanks for watching this video. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and have a good day.